Hello, Jelly Bean. How are you? Are you having a good day? Today we're going to read Monster Baker. Grand Monster baked the most toothsome treats. Key slime pie, screech cobbler, double sludge brownies. Sometimes Grand Monster let Tilly help and encouraged her when she made a mistake. We'll fix it, like Paris du Monster says. A baker always rises to the occasion. So when Dad announced tomorrow is Grand Monster's 247th birthday, Tilly got an idea. I'm going to bake a birthday cake. She tore through the pages of a tattered cookbook and found the perfect recipe. Squirmin' chocolate cake. Yum. Tilly plunked down some mixing bowls, scattered measuring cups, and gathered ingredients. 2 cups of Franken flour, 1 stick of butter, 13 squirmy worms, a teaspoon of shaking powder. Finally, she was ready to bake. Measure, mix, magnifique. Tilly set the cake on the counter to cool, then joined her family for their favorite show. But just as Paris du Monster was topping his famous clawberry snort cake with fresh whipped cream, chomp goggle burp. Uncle Harry, Tilly shrieked. That cake was for Grand Monster's birthday. Uncle Harry's eyes bulged. Sorry, he said. It looked goolicious. Tilly raked her claws through her hair. She needed a new cake, but she didn't want to miss a moment of Pierre's monster bake-a-thon. She dashed to measure. Floof! Scrambled to mix. Splat! And realized she'd forgotten to turn the oven on. Sploosh! Dad poked his head into the kitchen. Sweet mother of a monster, it's a mess in here. I'm sorry, Tilly slumped. I'll clean it up. How about I make us lunch first? Dad asked. I don't know about you, but my stomach is growling. As Tilly scarfed down clawberry jam sandwiches, she heard Pierre sign off. A baker always rises to the occasion. She guzzled her crabapple juice, then plunked the glass on the counter. Time to bake the perfect cake. Tilly poured precisely, mixed meticulously, and set the timer. After setting the cake on the counter, she grabbed a mop to clean up the mess. Come back, she howled. Squirm, squirm. Tilly chased after the cake, through Slime Square, past the Museum of Monster Art, and all the way to the edge of Tentacle Park. My cake! Tilly trudged out of the park with her tail between her legs. I thought those worms looked like they were going bad, she moaned. What am I going to do? Back at home, Dad wiped Tilly's tears. I can't get this recipe right, she sniffled. And now I don't have the ingredients for Grand Monster's cake. Nonsense, said Dad. You've got everything you need right here. Tilly looked around at all her cake mistakes. Wait, that's it. She scraped up some batter and collected lunch leftovers. One chocolate clawberry snort cake coming up. Tilly set the cake on the counter. This time, she never took her eyes off it. She whipped, dolloped, and inspected. It wasn't quite perfect, and it wasn't exactly a typical birthday cake either. But Tilly knew she'd tried her best. On the big day, the whole family gathered at Grand Monster's. After tearing open presents and screaming a chorus of snappy birthday, it was finally time for the cake. I made a few mistakes, Tilly admitted. But like Pierre du Monster says, a baker always rises to the occasion. The end. Goodbye, Jelly Bean. I love you.